Good morning, everybody. Here is the lawsuit that everyone's been filing against Royal Caribbean. And I guess this is the only way they can do this. And I don't blame them. And Royal Caribbean is not mad. They saw it coming. Remember the employee that was hiding cameras in the stateroom? And someone came across it and found out it wasn't just them. It was hundreds of passengers. Gosh knows how long this man had been doing it. I guess the whole time he'd been on the ship. Well, there's been a big lawsuit. More and more people, when they find out they were in those particular rooms during the time that this man was there, and they found out there are pictures, because this is time consuming. Royal Caribbean had to go through this man's laptop and personal stuff. He had to locate these people, and then they did the right thing by informing them what had happened. And we have the photos. Now, because there is a lawsuit, they take the risk of those photos being exposed. But Royal Caribbean is not saying it didn't happen. So I don't know. I think they should say, here's the photos. Here's the proof that we have destroyed them, or give them to the lawyer that represents you and let him dispose of them when the time comes. You know, the reason I know this is there was a case of a hotel, okay, and yeah, not a big town, but a pet town that people came, and it was a great tourist town. It was like history. So it happens, people. It happens. And nobody knew that there was actually cameras. There was cameras in the hallway, but you didn't know there was cameras other places. Remember when cameras started coming out looking like bunny rabbits and knickknacks? This is about when that time started. Now, back to Royal Caribbean. So as the lawsuit grows and more people think about it, the risk, they said, well, I've seen the pictures. I do feel violated. But will they be shown in court? I can just imagine if this guy had been there, or this is his second time back working for Royal Caribbean, not this ship. But I have a funny feeling if he was working on another ship, he was doing it too. So this means that they would have to follow his work record and then notify the guests that he took care of then. Okay? I don't worry about it. Nobody wants to do this. Okay? So, my 60, soon to be one in a few days, but anyway, the point of the matter is it's happening, and you're going to start hearing a lot more about it. And yeah, so I know, right? But on that note, we'll be right back. I think my doggies are knocking at the door. It is raining a bit, so let me go let them in. Okay, second story, right? That's nothing unusual. You've heard of the great duck high, right? I gotta put this in my suitcase. Now, these are cute. You see how big this is. You see that it has a tag. Now, guys, if you see, we're all playing. And when there's about 80 people hiding ducks, and half those 80 people are not finding ducks, it's because people who are not playing are playing with ducks. They'll take them and say, look what I found, look what I found. And it's clear on the directions of what to do with it. It says, please, in a public place, no pools, no this, right? Don't hide it somewhere crazy where someone can't reach and they have to stand on something. Because my husband's pretty tall, hides pretty well. Now, people are going, oh, I found a duck. They don't read it. They take it with them. And then I'm like, okay. So even, I've had employees come up and says, I don't like to have a duck. So I give them a duck. I take enough ducks that people that are playing the game should find the ducks, and I should be able to find theirs. Last cruise, I didn't find anybody's duck. Thank God I keep a duck from every cruise. This is that duck. But, why I do that? Because it has the ship on it, and where I went, and dates and times, and who went with me. So that's important. But besides that, okay, because it says hide me, take a picture of me, or keep me. But no one ever reads that part. I found out by listening. Well, I found ducks. I just pick them up. And they go, well, did you replace it? Did you put other ducks out? And I go, no. Well, then why are you playing the game? Well, a lot of people get mad for those who are hunting ducks. Now, this is the serious part, though most people don't understand the game. Now, there's a person who actually makes these a little bigger, and I can make them too because I have a 3D printer, and I think, that may be next time. Okay, 3D printer duck. She made lots of them. I got all kinds of colors here. So, my big machine's over here. So, I think I'm going to do that next time. But what's getting me is people are making these own micro ducks. Please do not hide these micro ducks. Do not buy these ducks. Do not put them in planters and stuff. We have tiny children that, standing on the bench while mom's looking in this fake or real flowers or whatever you want to call it, cloth material, whatever, and they find a micro duck. And guess what? These micro ducks ends up in babies' mouths. And mom may not even know. So please do not buy the micro ducks because we want a tag on them. We want them big. And we don't want them tiny. I have 3 of them from one cruise ship. My daughter-in-law was finding them everywhere. And we just collected them and put them in a Ziploc bag. And somebody was like, I put out micro ducks. Did anybody find my micro ducks? And everybody attacked her. You don't use micro ducks. They're dangerous. It says in the rules, this is the size duck you use, okay? And someone got mad because they put them out on Disney. Disney does not play the duck game. They do not want to be associated with the ducks. So I know they have a Donald Duck, right? But yeah, they will take it, confiscate it, throw them away. They do not care. The other cruise lines, that's the sad thing because the crew's cleaning. So they will find them, before most people find them. But they are honest. I'll say, man, have you seen any ducks? And I had one pull out like 3 ducks. And I said, can I have one? She was more than happy to give me one. And I gave her one of mine. So, I mean, So it's cool. So, good morning. That's today's news. And I hope you all have a wonderful Monday. Because this girl needs some coffee. Bye, y'all.